How can I raise my child's confidence? We all want confident children, don't we? So I'm going to give you 4 important tips in this video that are going to help you as parents in raising your own child's confidence. But before I do that, you need to subscribe to my channel right now and hit that notification bell because I'm going to come with more and more videos to help parents in their journey of parenting. And let's start right away. The first point to raising your children's confidence is to be very careful that you are not labeling that my child is not confident. That's the biggest mistake parents are doing because they're concerned and worried about their children's confidence. So they keep saying, my child is not confident. देखो बोलता ही नहीं है. Look at him. I'm thinking of sending him to confidence building classes. When you keep saying these words again and again in front of your children, children are listening no matter what age they are listening, and they are losing their confidence further because of this label. So be very careful of doing that. What we can do actually is to help them know that they are capable and there is nothing wrong with them. That will raise their confidence. And how do we do that? First, we start highlighting what they can do more than what they can't do. All children have different strengths and weaknesses. You highlight your child's strengths more than the weaknesses. If your child is good at social skills, you highlight that more than what your child can't do. If your child is not good at social skills but is very good at sitting and studying, you highlight that more than their lack of social skills. What they can do, they need to know more so that they feel more confident and it builds their self-esteem. And do not compare them with other children because other children can do a lot of things. Comparing them, telling them that देखो वो कर लेता है, he can do it, why can't you do it, does not help them in being more confident. Instead, they start losing their confidence. They start feeling that there's something wrong with me, I'm not good enough, and we don't even realize that we are only making them less confident by mistake. So be careful of that. The second point to raise your child's confidence is to show more respect to your child in the house. How do you talk to your child? Do you get irritated? Do you correct too much? What is your tone? How do you react? Because if children are going to feel that they are respected in their house, then they are going to demand respect when they go outside because they feel that they deserve respect. Sometimes we say that my child doesn't speak up in front of friends. I feel so bad. Why is my child not taking their stand? You need to see how is your behavior also in the house with your child. Do you let your child take their stand around you when you're disciplining them? Or do you always keep snubbing them and overpowering them at home? Because how you're behaving at home reflects how children are going to be outside also. A child who's respected by family members in the house, especially their parents, will show more confidence and self-esteem when they'll go out in the world. So be careful of doing that. The third point of raising confident children is to make them confident around making mistakes. Do not overreact when they make mistakes. A child who is confident is not a child who never makes mistakes. It is a child who is not scared of making mistakes because everyone makes mistakes. Who does not? You do, I do, children are going to do it. They need to understand that mistakes are learning opportunities. We need to see their mistakes in a way where they also understand that mistakes are part of life. When we get very angry at their mistakes or we get very impatient at their mistakes, then they start feeling nervous. Then you will see that they are losing confidence because they are scared that the parent is going to get angry at me, that I'm not going to do anything right, I will make a mistake. That is not helping them in building their self-esteem. So when your child makes a mistake, you have to discipline your child. Of course, you have to tell them that this is not right, but you can still be respectful, be firm. Remember that they are learning does not mean this has become part of their personality or they are always going to make this mistake. No, they are going to learn. Remember yourself as a child and help them be more confident by being kind to them even when they make mistakes. The last point is to help your children be more independent. How do you do that? It is to let them solve situations on their own instead of always solving it for them. Doing their homework. Even when your child is just making a tar and your child is not able to balance something and you just go and you balance it for your child. Instead, just help your child do it on his or her own. Because when children are going to feel that they can do things on their own, they are going to be more confident, of course. But for that, we need to be more tolerant and be more patient. It's easy to do things for children. It is more difficult for us to see them struggle and achieve something. It takes more patience. So please cultivate that patience in yourself. Sometimes children will fail, sometimes children will succeed, but that's how they are going to learn. Let them struggle, let them make mistakes, Let them find their own solutions. You be beside them. You don't need to abandon them. Never abandon them. Let them know you are there. But try to help them be more independent in solving their own situations so that they are going to be more confident when they step out in the world. So I hope these points help you in building your child's confidence, and see you again next time. Thank you for being such a beautiful community over here.